Hi there! Welcome to the YouTube video of Norton Place Indeed. I am Ellis and
I'm Justin.
Right. So today we are looking at different types of slang and we'll be comparing them from, well, American slang and some British slang. So Justin is going to have to guess what the words mean and I'm going to have to guess what his words mean. So maybe you can also try and figure out what these words mean and see if you're right. So, shall we start?
Let's begin.
Okay, we're ready. So, I guess I'll start. Yes. Okay. So, banter. Banter. What do you think banter? Do we know?
Banter.
Yeah.
Well, I've always thought of that as a real English word. That means light chat or talking.
It does. But we also use it for, like, good banter, right? That's banter. People will say, that's banter. So
That's banter.
yeah, like, it's good chat.
Good means there's some good meaning in the conversation? Or?
Good flow of communication. A lot of easy to talk, I suppose. Yeah, easy to talk. It might be a very silly conversation, but they're having fun. Banter.
Oh, so right now, you and I are bantering about banter.
Somewhat banter, yes. But we're not silly, so we're not quite, yeah, almost good banter.
I think he's a little silly.
To be decided.
Okay, all right, so let's try my slang, right? I have one slang word now. I come from New York City, so this is New York City slang. I don't know if it's the same in California or Texas, but this is some slang you might have heard in New York when I was your age.
I'm excited.
First word is grill.
Grill. Okay, so I know grill as in like people have teeth that they use. Maybe they have gold teeth, they have a grill. I know this. What does grill mean?
Actually, it's not far from it. It comes from the idea that your grill are your teeth or your face. But when we use it as a verb to explain an action, it means that we are looking at someone in a very mean or threatening way. So right now, I am grilling you.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, New Yorker.
That's an interesting point as well because we have grilling kind of considered like cooking. We use a grill, hot, so we can put a lot of pressure on someone with how we talk. I know that way, but just to look at someone.
Just looking at someone with a mean face is grilling them.
Mean mugging, grilling, wow.
Mean mugging, yeah.
Yeah. Mug his face. Mean mug.
So, yeah.
Very interesting. Wow, grilling someone.
You were close with the teeth thing.
Maybe that's more of an LA thing.
We dare our teeth to threaten people.
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go for a toff.
A toff.
Toff. Someone who is a toff.
Okay, so I'm guessing it comes from the word toffee. So maybe it's someone who is weak and bends a lot.
I like the idea.
Does toffee bend? That's taffy, isn't it?
Taffy bends, I guess.
Toffee.
Toffee is very stiff.
Actually, very hard. Yeah.
You have to chew it a lot, and then it gets stuck to your teeth. But totally wrong.
Okay.
Very nice,
right.
but totally wrong. So a toff, it comes from. It's basically an upper class person who thinks a lot of themselves. Like they dress very nicely. They are a toff. They look like. How do we say, just very upper class and very snobby perhaps. They're a toff. Snobby.
I've heard people in England use the word posh.
Yes.
Is a toff posh?
Usually posh, but posh people aren't always toffs. So yeah, a toff is usually posh.
So that means a toff thinks highly of themselves.
Exactly.
But a posh person actually acts in a high manner.
Yeah, though a lower class person might think that just a normal posh person looks like a toff. So, they're bloody toff, right? They talk about them like this, maybe. Depends how bigoted they are, how much they dislike them.
Have you ever been called a toff?
Well, I'm very middle class, so no.
Yeah. Me neither.
No. No. New York will do that to you.
But okay, so let's try this word.
Mm.
And I'll give you a hint with this word. I'll tell you that this word is not a noun, it's an adjective.
Mhm.
Okay, so don't think of it as an object,
Okay.
but the way we describe an object. Okay?
Mm.
So the word is brick.
Brick. Okay. You said adjective.
It's an adjective, yeah, it's
Brick.
describing something.
So not a block to build a building.
Definitely not a noun.
No.
A brick is a block for building,
Mm.
but as slang, it describes something.
Interesting. I have either images of using a brick for something, maybe throwing, or we use it in English, we say bricking it, which means to be very scared. Bricking it, to be scared, yeah.
That's a completely different slang.
Yeah, very much so. So that's where my mind is taken. I'm really not sure at all.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. I'll put it in a sentence. I'm wearing a heavy coat because it is brick today.
Oh, okay, that makes me think of ice bricks.
Okay, very good. Very
Yeah,
good.
ice. So maybe it means very cold.
Yes, that's right. That's
Okay.
right. It means very, very cold because, of course, in New York, our rainy or our wet season is in the winter. So when it's very cold, we have lots of ice. And the streets are frozen over. Everything is hard like an ice brick.
Wow.
So
Go.
we say it is brick outside.
Context. So
Mhm.
important. Okay. Take the Mickey. We have take the Mickey.
Take the Mickey.
We can also say, like, taking the Mickey is also.
Does it have anything to do with Disney?
I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the origin of the word.
Taking the Mickey.
But probably nothing to do with this.
Mickey, I'm guessing, is a slang for some kind of drug. No?
Taking the Mickey.
Yeah, so I take a Mickey
Yeah.
to go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Please reveal. What does
Okay,
take
so
the Mickey mean?
I will give you the hint that, like, you're taking the Mickey. We say, like, oh, you're taking the Mickey.
Is it similar to taking the piss?
It might be.
Okay, so I know that taking the piss means you're joking, right?
Right.
You're not serious. Is it the same?
Exactly the same.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
So taking the Mickey, taking the piss, just means to, it's like, are you joking? But it can be used very softly. Oh, you're taking the Mickey. Or as my sister used to say, you're making the Mickey out of me.
Ah,
It was really cute.
making the Mickey.
You're making the Mickey out of me. You're taking the Mick out of me. So it means you're joking with me. Maybe you're teasing me, if you think.
I see.
Taking the piss is like more serious, like, but making the Mickey.
Yeah, taking the piss for Americans sounds a little,
Literal.
yeah, a little bit too harsh. So it sounds like taking the Mickey would be the best alternative.
So, oh, you're teasing me. You're making the Mickey out of me. You're taking the Mickey out of me.
I've got you. Okay, so try this one. Front. Front.
Well, we have a front
Mm-hmm.
and a back.
Yes,
Front.
it's related.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I know the word front, sometimes we use it for like a shop that isn't what it should be. Like a front for a dirty business, for example. It looks good, but around the back there, they've got fake supplies. So New York has a lot to do with gangsters, so they had a lot of fronts around. So maybe taking like about a person, maybe it's talking about how someone looks isn't what they really are.
Very good,
Whoa.
very good, very
I did
good.
it.
When we use front as a verb, which is we're explaining someone's actions, it means they are pretending to be better or stronger than they really are.
We got better or stronger.
And it's very common in New York, as we're popular for hip hop. You'll notice almost every rapper in hip hop is fronting. That is, they are pretending to be richer, stronger, better than they really are. Believe me, they are not.
They eat canned soup just like the rest of us.
Exactly. Exactly.
Cool.
I don't eat canned soup. Okay, all right. So, what's the next one?
Oh, I guess it could be in it. Generally used at the end of a sentence.
Oh, I know in it. I know.
You know in it?
Yeah, I know in it because I have some British friends, and it's horrible grammar, but yeah, in it really means isn't it?
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. In it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear context or?
Well, please tell us.
So me and my mates were going down the shops last like that, and it was like, super good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, and it's useful because you don't really need to use grammar. Like I might say, oh, it's really nice in here, isn't it? Or they're really nice people, aren't they?
In it.
But within it, you just say in it.
Well, where I'm from, people say in it. They go, in it. In it good. In it. It's hilarious.
It's a wonderful day, isn't it?
In it.
They're nice people, in it.
In it.
Very strange to my ear, but very useful.
Yeah,
very
isn't it?
useful slang.
Isn't it useful?
Mm.
Different people in the UK use it slightly differently. They maybe use it in front of the word or they use it at the end. They might use it with different emphasis, saying it slightly different. But yeah.
It sounds like the Japanese ne.
Ne.
Yeah, ne.
In it.
Ne. In it.
In it.
Mm,
In it, perhaps less polite. Less polite.
Oh yeah, remember, this is slang, so you don't want to use this with your boss.
Unless he's really cool, but yeah.
Don't chance it. All right, here's the next one. Let's see if you can guess this one. The word is.
I'm not looking. I'm totally blank.
The word is whip.
Whip. Well, is a whip, right? We have a whip, but also I know this. I think I know this. A whip is a car, a greatly appreciated car.
Yeah. It's usually a car that you really love it. You call it your whip. I guess it's because, whip means to move really quickly, and so they would whip around the corner or something like that.
Yeah, something that can drive fast. Whip around.
If you think about New York streets, everything is going around corners, so you will whip around the corner. Suddenly the car becomes the whip.
Yeah. Wow, that's an interesting, because sometimes we chuck it in, right?
Oh, quite often in New York.
There we go.
We are turning more than we are going straight. That's true.
Wow. Is that because of traffic?
Traffic, streets, people, all types of things.
Is there such thing as a brake?
A brake?
Yeah, you don't slow down, you just whip it.
Well, if you're a taxi driver, you don't use brakes.
It's the taxi driver.
Right.
Yeah.
But I recommend if you're driving in New York, please use the brakes. People do not follow rules. You need to stop.
All right.
Okay, what's your next one?
Okay, so we have the word chuffed. Chuffed.
Chaffed?
Chuffed.
Chuffed.
Chuffed. Like CHUFFED.
Chuffed. Chuffed. I don't know. I have no idea what chuffed could possibly mean.
Okay, so we usually use it to describe how we're feeling. So I'm chuffed about something.
Is it angry?
What would that mean? What did you think it would mean if it was angry? What do you think that would mean?
I don't know. I have no idea where the word chuffed comes from.
Wow.
But usually we're angry about things, so I
Okay.
guess angry.
Well, it's a positive. It's a positive. So chuffed.
Happy.
Chuffed. Yeah, totally. It means I'm really happy about it. I'm chuffed. I just got a new job. I'm so chuffed. I got a new bicycle. I'm so chuffed. I did really well at something. I'm really chuffed.
This is a very good slang. If you want to confuse an American, you should use this slang, chuffed. We will have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is this often used?
Oh yeah, it's really common. It's really common. Super.
Mm.
I don't know when people started using it or like which parts of England use it, but I hear it quite a lot.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, I'm going to be going to a party this weekend with many British friends. I'm going to try it, and if I'm embarrassed, I will blame you.
You say, "Oh, I'm chuffed to see you again."
Okay, I'll try it.
It sounds a bit weird, but I can't think of any context you might use it otherwise.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, it's a party, so we should all be chuffed.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're chuffed right now, yeah? So I think we have time for maybe just one or two more, right? So the next one is ratchet.
Well, a ratchet is a tool.
This is true. But if it were slang, we would use it as an adjective. That is, it's not an object, it's something we use to describe objects.
Wow. Yeah, that's very drawing blanks. I mean, ratchet draws me back to cars for some reason, fixing cars. But ratcheting something, I don't know. Sounds like a crime.
I have no idea why we use the word ratchet. But it does have an emotion with it, yeah. It really does have a strong feeling that goes with it.
Wow.
If we say, oh, his house is ratchet.
Wow. Nope. Nothing. I am totally clueless.
Okay, so now, ratchet means not cared for, falling apart, not looking good, looking really, really bad. So if you go to an old abandoned house, well, you would say, oh, that house is ratchet.
Wow. Ratchet.
Now, sometimes we use ratchet to describe people. This is a very rude thing to do. If you say someone is ratchet, what you're saying is that they are a total mess.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I've never heard that one.
Well, you've heard it now.
I've heard it now. I feel better.
And be careful where you use it. It's not often received well.
I'm just going to walk around New York. Oh, that guy's ratchet. Oh, that place is ratchet.
Well, in New York, many things are ratchet, so you'll have many occasions, but be careful because people have guns there.
Wow, yeah. America. I'll say anecdotally, we were watching the news with my wife's family the other day, and it was on the news that like some 1,000 people were shot in America, and they're like, oh my God, they're surprised. It's like, are you surprised?
Yeah, that would be just this year.
Yeah,
so
this
far.
year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, America.
Cowboys.
Kids with guns, baby.
That's why I'm in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your word?
Okay, I don't know how commonly known this word is, but we have the word skint. Oh, good. That's the reaction I wanted.
Skint. Can I assume that is sort of a British way of saying skinned?
No.
Skint.
It has something to do with money.
Okay, how would you use this word in a sentence?
I'm totally skinned.
Okay, it means broke.
Yeah, broke, meaning I have no money left, or I have very little money. I'm skint.
I'm skint. Where does that come from?
I do not know.
Yeah, well, where does broke come from?
Broken, maybe? I don't know.
We broke the bank.
Broke the bank, broke. Ah, skint, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with before we had leather pouches for money, and maybe you can see the skin on the bottom. Maybe. I don't know. That's the only idea I can think of.
Skint. Yeah, you can see the skin of your wallet, perhaps.
Maybe, perhaps.
Okay, all right. Now, we have no idea if that's true.
No idea. Just guess.
Okay.
Just a guess.
But we know that skint means completely broke.
Yeah.
All right. I hope you never have to use it.
Oh mate, I'm just skint. Can I borrow $5?
As I said, if you want to confuse an American, these videos will help you. This will help you a great deal.
Yeah. Or if you're ever in England and you're confused, now you have some ammunition.
Yeah.
People in Britain talk like this.
I guess.
They do. Maybe not to you though, hopefully.
They don't have money, especially. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, where are we on? Do we have any more?
I have as many as you have.
Okay, all right. So think we have time for maybe just a nice application of one of these words, and then we'll say goodbye.
Okay.
All right? So, I will say to you all, please stay warm. It's brick outside.
Oh, that's lovely. And keep your money, don't get skint.
Ah, very good. Don't get skint. Keep your money, but be very, very generous with your likes and your subscribes.
Yes, likes and subscribes.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you.